We're here with Wynette Tubbs.
Yes, Wynette.
Great to have you with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to be here.
Excellent. For our global audience, would you mind telling them a little bit about yourself?
I'm Wynette Tubbs. I'm the Manager of Marketing Editorial at SAS. I've been doing social media for about 5 years. In fact, when I started, I thought I was one of the front runners. And I run 2 blogs now, the Risk Management Knowledge Exchange and the SAS Users Groups blog. And I run a team of amazing content marketers.
Excellent. Well, thank you again for sharing that with our audience. One of the things that here in social media marketing world we're hearing about is trends, perhaps predictions. Could you tell us a little about maybe the trends that you're seeing in this space?
Sure. I heard a lot this morning about not being busier, but be better, and I've heard that in so many of the sessions. I really think that over the next couple of years, a lot more brands are going to be looking at not just producing more content, but producing better content and promoting it more.
Oh, great. So when you're thinking about connecting with an audience, you know, blogging, it's your area of expertise. Could you expand for our audience on precisely, pun intended, how do you connect with an audience with which content?
Yes. Well, we start with knowing who the audience is, and for us, really the only way of doing that is to go to our events, to go to their sites and get to meet them. You talk to them then about what they're interested in. What do they need from us? Once you know that, then you can start putting that out on your blog and start measuring it to ensure that you're putting out the right thing. It also helps them be a lot more involved with your company.
And examples of, you know, in your case, your blogs on how you're getting more people to join, you know, and read the blog?
Yes, we're including the users in the story writing. So if they're an evangelist out there, they're talking on their own on Twitter, they've expressed some opinions or they've asked questions, I invite them in to be a blogger, a guest blogger, and it's actually driving more traffic because our users see themselves in that other person who's blogging.
That's a very powerful way of doing it. We have a lot of pride in being a club more than a company. Diners Club has club on its brand and it's part of our DNA. And one of the things that we talked about when building community is the feeling of belonging to a community. And how do you create that, you know, in a very effective way?
I go back to engaging the users, our users, we call them SAS software users. I go back to engaging them in the process. For instance, this year, in all past years at SAS Global Forum, I have hosted a tweet up. It started out with maybe 5 people, then it became 10 people. Last year it was 30 people. This year I explained to a couple of my users that are really good friends of mine that I just won't have time to host a tweet up. You think you guys could do it? And I mean, it's just exploded from there.
That is great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and thanks for sharing your knowledge.
Thank you. Have a good time.